We are in Iskandar Medini. So 5 minutes that way we've got BIG, Legoland, that kind of stuff. Look at that. How funky is that? There's a path down there, but I don't really think I can or even want to get down there. I'd like to walk around it, but I don't think there's an easy way down. But what we're going to do is go over here to what appears to be an abandoned park. So I noticed when I was doing some editing today that often when I'm doing it with this, because I've got this, I'm using the iPhone SE, and because the 4K camera is on the back of the phone, not on the front of the phone, I can't see myself. So if my head's not in shot, it's because I'm a bad vlogger, but also that's the reason I can't see myself, so it's all absolute guesswork. Let's just go for a walk. We were going to go to a place called Picannanas, more of a blooming mountain hill climb type thing down there that I was going to go and try and attempt, but it's been absolutely belting it down all morning. And when I came out, although the sky over there is rather nice, over there and over there it's a bit stinky, and it started to start spitting when I got as far as Medini, and I just thought, let's do this another day. Although obviously I want to do it on a day like today because it's not super hot. It's humid, but it's not super hot. So this is a park that is opposite Medini Arena. So I'm not walking up a proper path at the moment, I'm just kind of walking up the rock face. And I'm unfit, as you can tell. But we're out walking. I hope I might be in the screen, on the screen. There is a path here somewhere and I will find it, I believe, if I keep walking. It's getting steeper. How's that look? I don't think I was going to go to Picannanas and walk up there when that's like, I think, an hour or more walk, and I'm doing this 2 minutes and I'm huffy puffy. Right, there's got to be a path here. I'm not walking through this. Right, I can see a path. The important thing is not to fall over before we find the path. The path is in front of me. We're walking through the greenery. No, it's not a path. Okay, it's just more rock, like that. You can see a railing over there. Let's find it. Famous last words. Though it's rocky here and very wet, it's not slippery. I think I see a path. Be careful, I don't think there's any holes here. Super careful. And a path! Right. Now, as you can see, it's not maintained at the moment. Obviously, we've had the whole COVID situation. I don't know if it's a park that's being abandoned or if it's a park that's going to be brought into use when there are more people living here. Or what, I don't know, or whatever the third option is that I haven't thought of yet, or banana steps. Yeah, so if you can see behind me over there, there's a hill. Well, that's kind of the area I was heading in, and you can see that sky looks terrible. Alright, I'm going to hold the selfie stick with my left hand because my right shoulder's killing me, and it has been for a few days. So, I've got to even out the pain. I don't mind these kind of abandoned parks, because first it means you get it to yourself, and secondly, a bit more wild, isn't it? You know? I mean, it's not exactly adventure park here. Alright, so let's show you this thing. So that over there, oh, we can go up here. I can see a way through. We'll do it this way. So we're kind of at the top now. It's not super steep. Actually, it's quite steep. It's only about 100 meters though. So not exactly a lot of exercise involved for me. So yes, over that way is where I was heading. I was going to go over those hills you maybe can see in the far distance. But I was going on a little red and I was going to blast out. And I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt, so probably not a good idea. Can you see this one? So in front of me, so Putri Harbour and Putri Cove. And you can see that fine looking mosque. I think it's a mosque. Yeah, it's a mosque. And I think there's government buildings in there as well, which is Putri Harbour, Putri Park, all down that area. It's very cool. And then, as you can see in the clouds, because it's just a horrible weather at the moment, we've got Forest City and probably further on city centre. I'm definitely struggling with the mechanics of not being able to see myself on the screen. There's been a few quite long shots where I've not appeared. Also though, the other day, camera conspiracies can look at this one for me. The other day I was recording and it was one continuous file. I hadn't stopped and restarted it, but part way through it went from being normal speed to being slow motion, which means there was no sound. It was about a 20-minute clip just in slow motion. So basically that clip was completely wasted. And obviously you can't redo these kind of things. It's not like I knew it happened until I'm trying to edit it later. You can see there's still a heck of a lot of greenery around here. Much of it is going to be built on eventually, but there's a lot, a big lot. That's what happens, I suppose. This is frangipan, isn't it? Is that what these are called? People know what they know. Is this frangipan? My wife tells me things and I forget them. It's probably something else. I don't know. It's quite funny, I'm not really that high up here, and yet you have a great view. It shows really the majority of this area is quite flat, because I've got a good old view. This is only a short one. It's just like to show people. People always say, oh, well, there's nothing to do. There's nothing to do in Johor. There are lots of things to do and they don't all cost money, you know. Got basketball court, you got skateboard park. That's all at Macrolink and it's all free. You know, you've got millions of, well, a lot of parks. You've got quite a lot of land that you can explore. So yeah, quick one really, just not my exciting walk to pick bananas. Also, I'm getting butt trouble. My sciatic nerve started to play up again. Even though I've been exercising, it started to give me a bit of a bump. So, you know, we had to get out and do something. There's a cool tree. And that's what we did. I haven't got much exciting to say. We're coming to the end of July. 1st of August, we're going to be at a place called Poseidon Oyster Resort. I don't know anything about it. We're going with our friends Charlie and Jen and Jolie. So that'll be just fun for us. That's all. Just having some time away together. And then I think a couple of weeks later, we're going off to TM Island for just a 3 nights, 2 day break there, because at the end of the month, obviously August, unless there's a further announcement, we're going to have to get out of Malaysia, and we just don't know when we'll be allowed back in, if indeed we will be allowed back in, which is going to be a bit worrying. We have to pay somebody to look after the cats and somebody else to look after the house, make sure the bills get paid. My daughter and granddaughter have put in for their visas. My daughter's in school here, sorry, my granddaughter's in school here, so should be able to get an educational visa, and therefore my granddaughter, my daughter should be able to get a guardian's visa. But nothing's quite as it seems, so they might not. Could get turned down, in which case we're stuffed, because if they're here, it's not so bad. We've got the house, they can look after the cats, they can look after the house, the bills get paid, and it's all safe. If no one else is here, then everything's all a bit up in the air, and we worry. We still haven't got any plans where we're going to go either, which is a bit of a thing as well. I don't know. Alright, we're going to get on the bike. I'll see you another day.